Nigerian government have signed a Chinese language. I mean, they have introduced Chinese language into African secondary school. I mean, please, if you're watching, if you're a Nigerian or an African person, I want to hear you. I want to see your comment. I want to really see your comment. There are things our African leader does, and sometimes I think is very wrong. How can we accept Chinese into our curriculum? Why? And I'm going to tell you why I don't like it. We shouldn't accept other people. We shouldn't be going to learn other people's language. Chinese don't speak English in their schools. They go to primary school, learn in Mandarin. From their primary to secondary and university is all about Chinese language. When you speak other people's language in your school, it's a sign of defeat. Solomon, calm down. Chai. I think I am the only one that have a problem with Nigerian government. I don't think any one of you really care and see the future. This is wrong. This is sign of defeat. We speak English right now because this is colonial language. When you go to America or England, from their primary to university, it is their own mother language. No other one. You don't go to university and begin to learn. If you see anybody learning African language, they purposely bring people like Wole Soyinka to teach specifically to some people who really need that language for research. Why would Nigerian government sign that kind of treaty with Chinese? Something is wrong with we Africans. A sign of defeat, a sign of inferiority complex. Money, but nothing else but money. As soon or as long as they give them money, they will penetrate into Africa and make us look useless. President Tinubu, this is wrong. If nobody tells you, I'm going to tell you. It is wrong. You can never see other language in China except Chinese. Show me anywhere in the world where any of African language is put in their curriculum, that all their children should learn this language. This is mandatory. This is mandatory. When you say that we should be going, or our children should go, that are going to secondary school must learn Mandarin, this is sign of defeat, sign of inferiority complex, sign of colonialism. It is slow and steady. Chinese is eating slowly into Africa. Let me tell you, a lot of us in Africa, we smile when they say, oh yeah, Chinese people is going to take over the world. Listen, we are trying to heal from the colonial masters that is already there. But another colonialism is coming into Africa, slow and steady. The only language that Africa knows is money. Money, 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 money. Money is everything to all of us in Africa. We are still under colonization. We've never healed from the slaves, and we have not healed from the colonialism. And another colonists are eating into Africa slow and steady. And now our children should go to schools and begin to learn Chinese. Why the Chinese in their own country never will learn in English. Never. This is a sign of defeat. God, Solomon, calm down. Who did this to us, Africa? We don't need Chinese language. The colonial British language is enough that we are still battling with. Look at every country that speaks their own language. They are doing extremely better. Look at the Arab people. I told you that Arab people are very, very intelligent. They are resourceful, and very productive. If not because of the religion, it is just that Islamic religion that is pulling the Arab people down. If they keep that religion fanatic aside, by now Arab people will have overtaken, or they will be side by side with Chinese and Indian. When you go to Indians speak and they learn their curriculum in Indian. They only build schools for foreigners who want to come to learn. In Israel, there's nothing like university in English. I have seen a doctor who cannot speak English. Foolish me, I thought English is intelligence. I have seen an engineer who doesn't speak English. I have seen a nurse who doesn't speak English. I have seen people who don't speak English. When you go to China, when you go to Russia, they don't care about your English. Speaking English in your country is a sign of defeat, for God's sake. When you go to school, they ask you, don't speak your mother language in the class. You must speak in the colonial language, which is called English, right? Now I know better. We speak English in Nigeria even better than the British themselves. We speak English better in Nigeria, even better and better than the Americans. But we are still backward. The only thing we have in Nigeria is Jesus Enterprises. Jesus Enterprises everywhere corner. You go to see churches. Somebody asked me yesterday, I talk too much about Christianity. When I say these things, make una know say I don't go far. God no go vex with me. Even ask your pastors, a lot of things your pastor don't even know about Christianity. Just ask your pastors, what is the first Christianity before the Romans take over the Christian religion? They don't know nothing. The Christianity we practice today is introduced and mismanaged or managed by the Romans. Go. I bet 99% of our pastors don't even know what is Gnostic Christianity. I don't want to go into that. Sometimes I like to keep some things for myself. Make it just be like that. I don't want to go into religion right now. Let's talk about this Mandarin. I am really crazy over it. When I saw it yesterday, I thought it was a joke. And I tried to Google it now, and I saw it. I said, no, I have to come and talk about it. It is a sign of defeat. Chinese are penetrating into Africa slow and steady. They are borrowing us money and borrowing us money. And Africa is not even moving forward. We don't even have peace among ourselves. Do you think we can do without the Chinese people? Do you think we can do? Africa, where are we going? We can't build engineers in Africa. Don't misunderstand me. We need each other in this world. We need the Chinese, we need the Americans, we need the British, we need the Europeans, we need the Russians, we need the Arab. All of us, we need each other. But one thing that keep you outstanding is you're resourceful. How are you resourceful? What do you bring to the table to the world? Nigeria has nothing absolutely to give to the world than what God has already given. That is the mineral resources and the solid resources that God gave us. Nothing, absolutely nothing. I say absolutely nothing. And we go to the universities and we speak a good grammar, and we cannot build a bridge in Nigeria. We can't even build a road. We have to bring the engineers from the world to come and build road for us in Africa. Whew. God, who did this to us? We are very intelligent. I hear the EFCC chairman shamelessly saying on television that the reason why Nigerians are being refused visa is because of people who are doing yahoo yahoo. Shameless EFCC chairman. These people think we are stupid. Let me tell you how the world look at the country. How the country is valued, I want to tell you. A country is valued by the pillar of that country. And what is the pillar of the country? The government. The economy of that country. It's not about the crime. If it is about the crime, South Africans will never go anywhere. If we're talking about crime, everybody will be afraid of South Africans. I'm not the one saying it. I know when you go to check the countries that are more crime. You go to Mexico. And those people are the ones going to America like water no day. No. A country is valued by the economy. A pillar will carry the country, now they look. The corruption, they are looking at the corruption. If your leaders are so corrupt, then if you give you visa as a citizen, you will also be corrupt. If you're coming to our country and there's no job in your country, that means you are not going back. That is how they value before they give visa. EFCC chairman, Nto Oswo. If it is valued by crime, the Arab people no go, they go Europe now. I know they see terrorism and all that is all about on their head, but they still have the license to travel to Europe and America as easy as it is. You sit on TV, think all of us, not be all of us, they're stupid. Sometimes when they speak, you think like, they go talk like saying, now my pikin where they 15 years old, they talk. No, this visa where they say they refuse saying na Yahoo. Nigeria not be. I've told you guys before. I think in India, recently, In China, is it in China? Recently in China, I think it's in China. They catch about 200 people, arrested 200 people. Oh God, I don't know. Make I not talk waiting, I don't know. Is either in China or in India. This thing where they talk never reach 48 hours. They catch 200 people where they do Yahoo Yahoo for that country. That country, they are citizens. I don't tell you now, say if you now go to China, go to India, all those Sri Lanka, whatever, they open store. Now store they take open business center. Where we say if you go to work there, they pay you. Now you will come there, come work for them. Now salary they pay people. Nigeria is not the worst. They know. America know. Say you are not the worst in Yahoo Yahoo. You are not the worst country where they do scam. Even within America, there are people they scam American in America. What are you talking about? It is the our people where they scam. Your passport, okay. Your passports, what position is your passport in the world? When I don't say now all those things they look. They must look of the value of your passport, the value of your economy. Because they know everybody is running away from that economy. See now, because that's because of the scammers. How many scammers they get for Nigeria? Now, mumu people. Those ones where they catch now for China, whether not China, whether not India, no, allegedly. No, this is not allegedly. This is what you never reach 48 hours. But in the next hours, when I no go see them for social media, they don't delete and come out. They don't delete and come out for social media one time. Now only on our own. When we catch one small pikin, one small crime, now so we go they shout all over the world. They go they say like things say now una they scam pass in the world. You can never stop scammer in the world. You can't stop. I don't support scamming, but you can't stop it. Not be today start. Scamming started the moment the white colonial master came to Africa. The scamming came, to my own understanding, when our slave master came to Africa, give our ancestors a mirror, and then they kidnap our brothers and take to Europe for slave. That's a scam. How many African countries have stood up together and said, let us sue all these European countries for enslaving us? All of una know, African, I don't want to use bad word. This is what African countries should have done. Send the message like, we want to sue them. Una go collect better money. Una know how much where Israel collect from Germany and Europe. After World War, when the genocide happened in Germany, when how many thousands of Jewish people were put in a concentration camp, they sue them and they pay Israel better money. They pay them better money. When is Africa really going to be what we need it to be? I've been searching for any documentary that shows our African brothers who went to fight World War II. None. In Africa. You see, Africa, they came to Africa, pack our ancestors, our brothers and sisters. No, let's say our men. They go to fight World War. None of them is documented. None of them is documented. And I believe in Nigerians, so we go still find one man somewhere where go World War II. Nobody ever come to search for anyone to make, to put a documentary out there. Since 1945, 1943, 1938, I believe somewhere in Africa, That one man that is still there, maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure any man who fight World War should still be alive now. I don't know. Maybe one of the youngest could be around 90, like 100, almost 100. They never search for. Every time, Yahoo, Yahoo. I'm not supporting scam. But I tell you, your oil, that's your mineral resources waiting for Congo. They done the Yahoo Congo since how many years now? That is what they call original Yahoo. We are not talking about it. Our oil in Niger Delta has been sold to the outsiders. That is the original Yahoo Yahoo. Those who owns the oil. God, I think I don't want to talk because I'm feeling pains. God. You see, make I tell you now. Every time I wake up and I see some things, I get emotional. Sometimes I watch and I keep silent and I don't want to talk. Please, let me read your comment. Let me read your comment. Chinese language in a secondary school. Hey, Solomon, I can't stop thinking about it. Chinese language, Chinese are it. You see, you people think that when Chinese will wake up one day and begin to know. You may never know. Chinese has bought Nigeria already. They don't have to say, oh, Chinese don't, but no. The highest economy could be them. They are going to invest. They are going to borrow you more money. And your ball is going to be in their hand. Whatever they tell you to do, you're going to do it. Why should I learn Mandarin? It should be personal. It should be personal. If Chinese want to learn, if they want to put a Chinese school in Nigeria, that's a different thing entirely. Different ball entirely. I can go there, I can decide to go there to learn Chinese. Why would you bring it to secondary school? Sign of defeat. They are defeating your mind. They are trying to win you out of your colonial English master to the colonial Chinese master. Sometimes we are not seeing what Americans are fighting for. They are fighting because these people are coming very, very fast onto us. Because they know Africans like money. Upon all the money they borrow to Africa, from Kenya to Uganda, down to Somalia, Ethiopia. Show me one thing they have ever done that can make me proud of Africa. None. Nothing connects any African. Nothing connects us together. The only thing that connects us together is hate and tribalism. You all saw what is going on in South Africa. They chase Nigerians or any foreigner away from the hospital. You see that? That is a sign of defeat. That's a sign of defeat. An African brother who resides in your country, and you say, no, not in this hospital. You must go to a private hospital or you die. You don't care. King Zulu will never do that. I repeat, King Zulu, one of the forefathers of South Africa, Zulu King. Zulu King, what's his name? Is it Zulu? Yeah, I think Zulu, I think that's the only name. I don't think Zulu, King Zulu will ever tell another African person, no. We don't have to take care of you here for free. Go. I don't think it's proper. That's because we don't have unity. We say we have this African unity, Organization of African Unity, OAU. What are they doing in OAU? When they don't address such a thing, like when they have a meeting in their state, we don't even see their videos. We don't even see their video when they sit on Organization of African Unity. When they do all this meeting, we don't see. They should be challenging each other. When the South African government come to the meeting, they should say, hey, why are your people doing like this? When they sit in African Organization Unity, or whatever, OAU, a South African president should challenge a Nigerian government. Why is Boko Haram? Why is the kidnapping still going on for how many years? They don't do that. And I'll tell you why. In every African sitting, in every African meeting, there must be a European there. Oh, guys, you guys don't understand, man. No. There is always a representative of the Europeans in our meeting. When Africans want to sit in a meeting, whether it's West African economic community of West African states or Organization of African Unity, if they want to sit in a meeting, Solomon, I said, in every meeting they sit, there must be a European or the day there to monitor what they are saying. Why should the West sit in an African meeting? Because they don't want you to be free. You see, they only free those who they want to be freed. I've told you guys once, every African president, their phone calls are being monitored by the West. Solomon, said it. Every African president, vice president is being monitored by the West. The moment you begin to talk about the real freedom of Africa, you're going down. They are not coming for you. They are not going to come for you like, hey, they come to, no. They come for your regime. Oh, I've told you guys the reason why Goodluck Jonathan left the seats of presidency. For those of you who I never told before, I'm coming to tell the reason why Goodluck Jonathan left the seats of presidency. Oh, they shout, oh, Goodluck Jonathan, now they cause all this thing, blah, blah, blah. It's a lie. If not be say, the former president of America, what's him be named? Obama. If for say now Oyibo, go campaign for Buhari. He campaigned for Buhari. He shouldn't have. If for say a white man, go campaign. You could just keep quiet there. They know what they are doing. Everything where they happen for Nigeria that time, it is there. They push everything. They push Buhari there. They know Buhari may not do well. And he's not going to do well. But that Jonathan, the agenda of Jonathan, I'm coming to tell you. I need to zip some water. Winter don't they come small. I swear. September, October. Winter don't they come. I'm feeling it. Now, I want to tell you the reason why Jonathan left the seat. Jonathan will never come to this. He will never say it. You see, Jonathan was in contact with Russia. Jonathan was in contact with China to put a satellite that will be controlled by Nigerian in Nigeria. They say, he was making contact with Chinese, with Russian and all that. They want to put satellite. They say, you think say you're wise? Get out of here. That's number one. Number two, he want to get rid of mosquito. As mosquito, they bite you, they get malaria. Now, so mosquito, they bite people, get malaria for Europe and America. In the early I think it's 18, I'm sorry, guys. I've forgotten. I think it's in 1850, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's in 1850. I can't really remember. America got rid of mosquito. They bite people for America. They get malaria. First of all, they can't look, say, how do we get rid of malaria? They begin to build and cover up gutters. That is why if we go to America or Europe, you no go see any gutter. Because first of all, close up the gutter, build the gutter, make it big, so that erosion go to follow. First of all, they first close that. They breed mosquitoes. If you're waiting at the top, go Google and whether America they breed mosquito. You go see them. They go breed mosquitoes where we say, you go make other ones no get malaria for body. No one talk past like that. Good luck Jonathan was thinking of what to do. He was negotiating. Now make I talk say every call they do is being monitored. If you like, make you go buy SIM card, hide them. They will know. All those things, good luck want to do it. Waiting, Buhari take campaign. Mosquito net, now he take campaign. He dey among the things where he take campaign. Make una think say, nah, good luck was not doing well. Good luck was doing well. His economy was doing well, but because he's a scholar, he go school and he get brain. Because he say, this one, this guy, no, you are not fit here. No, you are going to spoil our business. Mr. Jonathan, Igala, you must go. Jonathan must go. We Africans, you get a lot of things where we don't know where they happen. Oh. They go pump money, give opposition. The money they come from, like they come from free charity. They pump the money, come. Oh yeah, well, organized people, he must go. He can't fight the Boko Harams. He must go. Let him go. Everybody they happy. Yeah, we be Yoruba now our local. Now we be Hausa. Now we go be next president. Yo! Una know say this Nigerian where they talk say Igbo people no go be president. Not be Hausa people say that Igbo no go be president. Not be Yoruba they talk say that Igbo people no go be president. It is your colonial masters. Let me explain something to you. Igbo peoples are feared by the Europeans, Biafrans. You see, as Israel did so, they are very brilliant. They are not far-fetched like Igbo people. Very intelligent and resourceful. And they are go-getters. And they are billionaires. I mean billionaires, they work for their money. Igbo people are equivalent of Jewish character and the Chinese character. Very industrious and go-getters. An Igbo man can turn a tissue paper to become a billionaire. So do the Jewish people. When you look at the world today, when you talk about technology, many of you don't even know what the Jewish has even contributed to the economy. That is why sometimes economy of the world, make una see say for this country, they fight war for almost 2 years. The war where they fight now left and right, they fight more than 4 people at a time as we speak. But the economy remain unshakable. The economy of Israel remain unshakable. 2 years down the line fighting. No lele. No lele. No lele. That's how powerful they are. And those who are even fighting the Jewish people say, oh, the Jewish people must not exist. Oh, may they not exist. They are using the technology of the Jewish people right in their palm. The Google map where all of una they use. Now Jew get up. The AI where una they use. Sometimes when I sit down, like when I see people say, talk, even especially the haters who sit down and say, oh, these people say their technology is in your hand. Why are you against them? They want to live like you. Sometimes when I sit down, I think maybe I'm the crazy. Sometimes I do think I'm the one who is crazy. Because when you check within the Middle East, we have over 50 Arabian countries in this state. But the only one people where one state, everybody want to be against them. And I say it all the time. I will stand by the truth to the end of life. Even the Arab people know it. This land belongs to them. And they must give them space to exist. But that's not where I'm going. I just say make I branch them, make I tell you now. Me, I know they stupid though. We could tell ourselves the truth. The one way concern me now, we are the top now. The Chinese, where they come put for our secondary school. Abba. Who did this to us? Who did they consult before this? Our history was removed from curriculum. You see, I'll tell you this. Instead of bringing Chinese, let's choose a particular language in Nigeria where no they common. If you no want use Igbo as a general language, where everybody, I mean, this is serious. Before we can change our curriculum into African language, like biology, mathematics, and the rest of the books into our language, we should start now. Pick one language. Maybe we wouldn't speak. That's what I'm thinking. Make we no pick Yoruba. Make we no pick Igbo. Make we no pick Hausa. We can go somewhere within Nigeria there. Pick one language. If not Ibibio, we go pick. I don't mind. Everybody should learn Ibibio from primary school to university. Everybody will understand Ibibio. Whether you be Yoruba, you must understand Ibibio. Whether you be Hausa, Fulani, you must understand Ibibio. Whether you be Igbo, you must understand Ibibio. Then this Ibibio is going to be used in our curriculum. So that's an African language. Then we can use it to learn from our primary, secondary, or university and leave the colonial English alone. But we are not going to do that because we are stupid. I give up. Yeah, thank you, my brother. Ola, 1950. 1951, 1950, yes. I was in between. I was thinking about in between 1850 or 1950 something. That was when they stopped malaria. Even after World War II, Because when I dey think I dey look and say, was it after World War II? Because World War II ended in 1945. And then malaria, and at that time, that was too close. You understand? That was why I dey skeptical. Thank you, but I know it's 1950. But if you say 1951, or same. You go Lagos, you see gutter everywhere. The Lekki side, where they say na Lekki, see gutter everywhere. I beg you. See the Abuja side, where they build. They no get traffic light for Abuja. That's your traffic light. Nigeria will not get maintenance culture. Maintenance culture. Kidnapping everywhere for Abuja. They say that they I got no respect for any Nigerian politician. I'm sorry. I hate politics. I can never go into politics. I don't like material things. Not be say I dey vex, say people will get. I don't just buy the idea of material things. It's good. It's good to be rich. It's good to be everything, but it's not do or die affair for me. I'm good. I don't know. Because when you are doing too much, you end up stealing. You end up not satisfied. Let me just say I'm satisfied with what it is. But don't be satisfied and sit one place. You keep going. Keep making money. Easy, easy, easy. That's my advice for you. I'm not lazy for making money. I have a lot of ideas. I will tell you for free today. If I get money, I no go fit buy aeroplane. I no go fit buy aeroplane. I no go fit buy Lamborghini. I no go fit buy helicopter. I no go fit build big house. Yeah. Because that big house, you go turn to... Go and check all the houses where big men don't build in 1980 something and 2000. Their children, nobody they live there is empty. Right now. So, but if for say now, one normal house they build, they feel rent them out. It's easy to rent out to people. It's easy to give it to one of the families. It's easy for people to manage. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. But people will always go for material things anyway. Even the Arabic language and French language too. Are you serious? Oga Daniel Okechukwu, they will tell you it's not mandatory. Now slow and steady they take enter us. Maybe you don't understand. Okay, even if it's not mandatory, do you think it's right for them? Chinese people will not they learn other people's language. It is a sign of defeat to Africa. Bringing other people, why? Why should we learn Chinese language? Why? I'm asking you now. It's not mandatory. Why should I learn Chinese language? It's a sign of defeat. Like, yes, we are part of the world leaders. You must learn our language. As you learn the French language, as you learn the English language, so we are part of it. So you can't. No, it's a sign of defeat, bro. It's a sign of inferiority complex. A sign of inferior. It may not look like it may not look like inferiority. It is. Now then know why did they enter us? As they borrow us money so. Not be only Chinese they borrow, as they borrow money for IMF. Now so they borrow money from Chinese. But IMF they vex say Chinese they borrow us money. Because as it is, even Chinese people. Okay, make I talk this one. Chinese people see all this kidney problem where they happen. I don't talk and say African government, Nigerian government, all the food where they come from China, where una laboratory, where una they test the things where they come from China. Una know say things where they chop for their place, they no go carry and come here, come give us. The thing where they go carry come, they go make them cheap. They fit grow those things even within 3 months. They know say we be mugu. Now, so they enter. We go to Chinese have taken over Africa, but I'm not saying they are not. We don't need them, but they must check things that are coming in. Every Nigerian youth, I mean, no state where you go where you no go see plenty people will get kidney problem. We must check what they are eating. Is anything coming from China like biscuits, Indomie, all this spaghetti? Spaghetti, they dangerous. Even the ones where they eat, listen, it's very dangerous. People never know, say, even those Indomie, they dangerous. I swear to God, this Indomie, we will not know. That Indomie, we will not the chop. I swear to God, they cause a lot of things where I know fit talk here. You know, saying a starch. And we will not the chop with vegetable. They hang somewhere. I don't know how to explain to you. We have to be careful what we are eating. Very, very important. All those apples where they come from China, I beg you not check them out. There's a lot of things coming from China that we don't supposed to accept. I swear. Why in the whole of Africa today, the Nigerian people get kidney problem pass because we are too corrupt. As long as they give them money, it's going. Everything make it just the enter will be mumu. Chinese people say done the farm for Nigeria now. When I know which chemical they take plant, waiting they plant. Chinese go there for Nigeria and they plant yam for Nigeria. They go plant yam, their yam go come big pass on our own. I don't tell you now about farming before. There is organic and natural food. Natural food are the food that germinate by themselves without any chemical. That's natural. And that was what our ancestors were eating. Nowadays, I don't think it's common. When organic is the one that they use chemical to plant. The third one is GMO, genetical organism. The one where would they fight for now? Now, Chinese is in Nigeria planting cassava in Nigeria. What chemical are they using for it? Chinese they for Nigeria, they plant yam for Niger. Chinese they import gari from China, enter Nigeria. In the next 50 years, if we allow make it they go like this, every family go they get two people will get kidney problem. If not everybody with cancer. Why are we so corrupt? We will now nobody hear our voice. Somebody where they stupid like me now. This video where I do today, they suppose they watch them for Aso Rock. Say, make una put am, Mr. President, come watch this stupid boy. You no get sense, but make we hear what they talk. They could pick one thing. For everything where I don't talk things, at least there'll be one thing the government will pick from me. Say, hey, that stupid boy makes sense. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll end my video here. Cheers. Well, Israel, they celebrate New Year next week. We are going to celebrate Happy New Year in Israel next week. Yeah, the Jewish New Year is next week. And make I give you another latest news from Israel. The Syrian and Israel get talk now. You understand? The president of Syria and Israel now they talk to become an ally. Yeah. And I know say throughout last 2 weeks and they fight. This is how Israel they push. Israel they push make they become friends. This is what Israel wants. And that president of Syria, he's not been they talk bad. He really want to be an ally with Israel. Like, maybe I should talk this next time, I beg. Make I talk this one next time. Make I no come the problem. I beg, carry your Jesus Christ, come out here. Jesus Christ, where do they come? They come where? I beg, Mr. Amos, come out here. Not they talk about Jesus Christ. Which kind Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ, they come where? No, I know they come. I don't want to talk about religion. Jesus Christ is not coming back. This world is not going to end. Make I tell you, there's what they call gnostic religion. I don't want to go and teach you things. Make you live on. Jesus Christ is not never going to come back. And the world is not going to come to an end. Nobody knows when God created this world. In fact, I must tell you, people have been existing even before they begin to write the story of Adam and Eve. Make una stop the mumu una self. Jesus Christ existed, he has gone, and he has gone. Jesus has been here many times. A lot of people have been preaching. Jesus Christ has been here through them, preaching to you to be a good person, to be a good person to another person, to love one another. The reason why Jesus Christ came here is to make you love another person. We believe that the world is going to come and end. You are deceiving yourself. I'm saying it with boldness. God, who created the whole world, understands what I'm saying. He knows. He will never come and tell you how he created it. He keeps everything in secret to us. But when the religion comes, they use all those things to keep us being a good person. Oh, Jesus Christ is coming back. When he comes back, I want him to make me a saint. Yeah, it's all good. It keeps you to be a good person. Oh, when you die, you're going to go to heaven. Or if you do bad, you go to hellfire. Yes, it makes you to be a saint. When the Romans took over the Christianity, they did a lot of destruction. And then the philosophers back in the day in Europe, where they tell them, say, this thing where una they do no good though. Una they can't lie to people, say this thing. Those things where una they tell them, they find all the philosophers. I told you guys about John Wycliffe. Go and check Google who is John Wycliffe. He's an English philosopher. And also he was a teacher and a Christian who was trying to, hey. This thing where they turn around, not be like this. John Wycliffe was arrested, locked in a house. He died of heart attack. They bury him, come out in dead body again, and burn it and throw it in the water because he was trying to teach the people the truth. Not be only John Wycliffe, there is a lot of John Wycliffe. There's a lot of philosophers. You could not leave all these things. You talk, Jesus Christ, they come away. Now you, when you don't die, go meet her. Jesus Christ, they come away. Come out here. Instead, where you go to preach how we go be industrious in Africa. Read your book, or be a producer, or do this and do this. You come here, they preach Jesus Christ for me. Get out of here, John. The only thing we have in Nigeria now, Jesus Christ Enterprises. You carry your Jesus Christ Enterprises, come here. Don't carry your Jesus Christ Enterprises. As I did here, that Jesus Christ love me past you. That Jesus love me past you because he knows, say, I'm well grounded and I understood a lot. All he needs is love between us. Come here, Jesus Christ is coming back and do it. I beg. Now, bye-bye. No, Jesus was here. There's no doubt about that. There's a man called Yeshua. He was here, but he was never a white guy. I don't want to go into this. No. There's no doubt about it. The history doesn't tell lies. The only thing is that the Romans turn a lot of things upside down. Jesus existed in this country. Jesus existed, and there's what they call they are all weakness. The Jewish people believe he was a Jew. The history will never lie. But a lot of you, I know a lot of narrations say Jesus, no, Jesus existed. 100%. He did. But there's a lot of things I don't agree with what they write. I do not believe he's God. And I do not believe that his spirit that give him mama belle. They born him now, him papa sleep with him mama, they born him. Yes, that does not make him not to be a wise man. He is. I agree with that. I agree he's a prophet. A prophet is a teacher who came to teach about love. As simple as that. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody. Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.